Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hillary's Whiskey Lounge. I'm Hillary, and this is my Whiskey Lounge. And today we're going to be trying the north of Speyside on the coast PORTSOY, brought to you by GlenGlassaugh and the Brown Foreman folks. Oh, hello there. All right, Nala's saying hello. Say hello, Nala. She's my little whiskey cat. Okay. Anyway, back to GlenGlassaugh. This is a beautiful, beautiful amber color. This has been matured, no age statement, by the way, but this has been matured in bourbon, sherry, and port casks. If you don't know, this area, Portsoy and Sandan, are on the very northern coast, right above Speyside. So one of the characteristics that this brand GlenGlassaugh likes to tout is its maritime soul and spirit. So we will see about that. Now, the reason why it looks like I just opened this, and I just did a whole 15-minute long video where I didn't realize that my microphone was off. So I hope it's on, and especially for those out there who are saying that my videos are kind of low in volume. I'm sorry about that. It looks like my microphone is on. It's got the nice little green light and everything. Hello, hello. I used to have that other little microphone that clipped to me, but I didn't like the way that little fuzzy thing looked. So I'm trying this kind of tabletop one. All right, so here is Sandan. Sorry, Portsoy. Sandan is the other GlenGlassaugh sister, which I actually did review a few videos back, probably a couple months back, and that's their unpeated expression. This is their peated expression, and I honestly don't know where the peat comes from. I'm thinking somewhere near Speyside or even northern Highland area peat. And also, another thing I don't know, amongst other many, many things I don't know, is what the ppm of this is. So let's dig in and pour a dram of this. That's a good sound. Look at this cap. Isn't this cute? This little wooden cork cap. Yeah, okay. Let's do a little dram. This is the wee Glencairn. Still a little early in the day. Not that that ever stopped me from pouring a healthy dram, right? Okay, the color on this is actually gorgeous. It doesn't look like it's color added to me, although nowhere on the box or the bottle or on their website, in fact, is there any mention of being non-chill filtered and natural color. So we don't really know. I went through some Reddit pages and some other websites with reviews, and people are split whether or not this is color added and non-chill filtered. However, the color to me looks actually pretty authentic. I think that if color had been added, um, it would have been a lot darker and more sort of artificial looking. Although for a non-age statement, you never know what the goal is. So I'm willing to say that GlenGlassaugh is being a craft bottle presentation and is trying not to do um, any coloring added or chill filtering. So we will see. All right, but anyway, it's a gorgeous color. Check that out. Okay. All right, now am I back in focus? And that's another thing. So I've heard from people that they think that my sound is too low and that I'm out of focus, which I totally admit to. And then also that my camera's too close. So, whoa, I don't want to be that far away. And I don't want to be too close to you. So I'm not sure where a happy medium is. I kind of thought this was sort of a happy medium, but all right, anyway, let's do the nose of this portsoy. Oh, very chocolatey, and really not that peaty. This is a good kind of baby peat. So the last couple whiskeys that I've reviewed for you have been kind of baby peat. This Razzie that I did last video, very baby peat. The Ardnaho Bolsa, also quite baby peat, and um, Glendronach's Ode to the Embers, also kind of a baby peat. So, not Kilcolman though. Kilcolman is not baby peat. This, however, smells like it's going to be very gentle on the peat. Once again, if you know anybody who's afraid of the peat, and remember that my whole whiskey video series has been based on the fact that whiskey's not scary and scotch is not scary, and even these little baby peat drams that I've been testing out with you guys are not scary. They're really not. Especially, and we'll add a little water in just a second, but the whole premise of my videos is to show you that whiskey's not scary, even these little peated guys. They're not peat monsters, they're little baby peats. Okay, so a little bit of peat, slightly medicinal, and surprisingly not sweet. And I say surprisingly because if it's true what the box and the bottle say, that this is sherried and port cask matured, should smell a little sweeter. I'm not really getting any fruits per se. Nothing sweet like apples or cherries or anything like. Well, cherries are a little more bitter, but not really getting too much fruit. Wow, very chocolatey. This is like a chocolate bomb. It's like you're having a very diluted spoonful of Hershey syrup. And hardly any peat. Just it's very enjoyable. It adds a layer of complexity and depth to this whiskey. That little tiny bit of peat. It's not scary. It's not intimidating. It shouldn't intimidate you. Please don't let it. And I'm getting a really nice thick viscous mouthfeel too, which I really hope this is not chill filtered. Doesn't taste. It doesn't feel chill filtered. I really hope this is a nice, good, honest craft presentation. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, now, because I had already poured a glass for myself, because I already had made this video and sort of screwed up, I did already add some water to a glass. And guess what? I know you guys probably can't see it, but I am seeing some Scotch mist. So I really want to hope and tell you that this is not chill filtered. If anybody from Brown-Forman happens to be watching this, which would be very cool, please let me know in the comments if you can state that your port soy is not chill filtered and natural colored. But I am getting a little bit of a fog. I did pour the water into this about 10 minutes ago, so that's a pretty sufficient amount of time, a little chunk of time to let that Scotch mist grow. I'm not sure if you can see that there in there, but it is the Scotch mist is there, so that makes me happy. All right, with some water added, the strength of the peatiness has dissipated a little bit, and there's a slight medicinal, not Robitussin, not NyQuil, nothing like that, but almost like a plasticky, like that Band-Aid smell that we've smelled a little on a couple other um, tastes. So something like a Band-Aid or a plaster, as you guys over there across the pond would call it. And it's kind of funky. It's got sort of this coastal funk, like the box and the bottle do say. And oh, by the way, Brown-Forman, speaking of box, please get rid of this. You don't need it. Okay? You don't need this. I know it's probably recycled and all of that, but you don't need this box, okay? Stop. There. Oops, I just scared my cat. Sorry, cat. Okay. Anyway, the aroma of this is really opened up after having added some water. Like I said, about 10 minutes ago. Now I'm getting some fruit, some dark fruit, real thick, not overly sweet. So I wouldn't say plums and prunes, but I don't know what else there is. Some dark raisins, maybe. And definitely the chocolate flavor. This is really like having a spoonful of chocolate, no, chocolate syrup. And the peatiness has virtually dissipated. It's really not there anymore. So, like I said, if you are into trying something that is baby peat, that is not overwhelmingly smoky or anything like Octomore or Ardbeg or Lagavulin, those are the big peaty boys. This is nice. This is a very gentle, actually a surprise. Um, you know what would make a great gift for somebody that you know likes scotch? And because this is non-age statement, it's not very expensive. I think I paid about $80 for this US. I think pairing this portsoy plus a bottle of Sandend, um, going to somebody's house for a host or hostess present or something, or a housewarming gift. Not to mention this gorgeous bottle. I mean, look at this thing. This is amazing. I think it looks like it's been inspired by wind and sand and the coast. Definitely the color of the cap. This actually that would make a cool gift is to bring the portsoy and the sandin over to somebody as a gift and tell them don't be afraid of the portsoy. It's not scary. Um, so that's really all I have for you today. I don't have any. Well, I could show you another cat. I don't have any strange thing to show you from my whiskey lounge today. But it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yeah. Oh, it's way afternoon. It's 2:30. I wonder if Doogie McLean already did his. Oh, I got you. Here's my weird thing from my whiskey lounge today. This is Samhain, or Sammy for short. You've met her before. But yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here. I wonder if Doogie McLean's done his concert already. As you know, and I've done a little sort of special view on Doogie where every 9 p.m. on Saturdays, which is 1 p.m. California time, Doogie does these little concerts on YouTube. Not sure if he's doing a free concert this weekend, but I'm gonna go back and look at my YouTube and see. You want to come back up again? Come on. There we go. You are a whiskey cat. Yeah. Okay. All right. Samhain, say goodbye to everybody. And I want everybody to have a really beautiful and blessed weekend. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and share with your friends. I'd really appreciate it. And Slanjava.